Hi everyone, today here for some games. We're looking at Grindhouse from Everything Epic Games.
Yeah.
It went live on Kickstarter. It was a great success. I missed out.
Sorry.
Tell us what everyone missed.
Okay, so Grindhouse, the way I see it is a party game. It plays in about 20 minutes with a slight hidden role movement to it. So everybody picks a generic character. They've all got their own little traits, just to give them a little bit of a backstory, but none of the characters themselves have a special ability. That's when the persona cards come in. Everyone is dealt 2 of these cards, and they pick the one they want to have. The great thing about this game is there is life after the death. So even if Evan here trying to save his 12 cats from death by earning as much money to pay his vet bills still dies, he will come back as a ghost, and therefore he will then have his ghost ability. And then that will give him a way to augment the game in a different way. It might give him a new win condition to still win the game. So no one's really ever truly out if they actually do.
Fair enough.
We work our way through 5 rooms in the house. Each room has a different type of theme, and we resolve the effects as we go along. So we get some nice little bit of flavour text on the room, and then we get our scenario. These will be done in ways of where someone will have to volunteer as tribute and then take the consequences for the team. Otherwise, it might be a case of playing a game where we will then have to roll a dice and then rely on the luck of the dice roll to see what happens to us. So for instance, Miguel here starts off very healthy and lovely, gaining 12 points for every part of his body. But the moment that he starts to take a wound, 2 points turns into 1 point, and unfortunately if it does sever, it then becomes worthless to them.
Nice.
So even if you do get killed off, if you do have intact body parts, you will still score and take part in the game. But obviously it will just change accordingly. The only way to die in this game is to take 2 wounds to the head or the chest area. So for the likes of Kiki can quite happily run around the house being dragged by her hair just with an impact head and torso with no limbs. So you've got all of them options, and then that takes you all the way up to the end room, and then the end room you use one of the red cards, and then that will give us a final scene. Sometimes all the survivors are going against each other in a head-to-head battle for one winner, or there are options where we will all take part and win. Lots and lots and lots and lots of room cards. Then times that about by the amount of persona cards means that the replayability on the game really takes
Quite
you
fast.
such a long period of time to do. Plays 2 to 8 people. I prefer it 4 upwards, and once for good people with the banter around the table.
Yeah.
It's not so great.
I'm preferring games that are 3 and above now,
Yeah.
because it just adds that element of what you can do, what can I do.
Well, that's just it. If you've got Alex against Miguel, and Miguel then takes damage, but then has the choice to give it to someone else, well, they're only going to give it to Alex. So
Yeah.
it's nice when you've got that, and everyone's got one person in their group that they like to pick on. That always takes damage,
No.
and that is Roberto in my one. But yes, that is our game. That is Grindhouse. Suitable really for anyone that's into that sort of like Saw sort of survival horror. Little bit of slasher.
Thank you very much.